Giannis, we haven't had a chance to ask, and I realize this is probably an odd question for you, considering how you played the last few days. But how does your knee feel now that you're on the road and you played a few games after taking I guess a couple of days off with that last week?
It feels good. Obviously, I got to keep taking care of it. Keep getting some treatment on it. But I'm out there. I'm trying not to think about it. I think when I start thinking about it, it holds me back. But it's in a good place. You can get better. Got to keep taking care of it.
Eric, name.
Go ahead, Jim.
Oh, sorry. I guess I was just going to ask. I mean, you did a lot of damage in the paint. I know made a few of the pull-up jumpers. What I guess just what did you see tonight, and what made the interior game so effective or so open for you?
Yeah, I just did what I've done every single night. Just prepare for the game, and there's gonna be some games, and that things don't work out. There's gonna be some games that it's not gonna work out. There was one of those nights that I was able to get in the paint. I had patience. I felt my legs being strong, and I was on balance. But at the end of the day, I was just trying to be aggressive, trying to make the right play. And but tonight was one of those nights that I was able to be good in the paint.
Eric, name.
They started the game with Nurk on you, and then moved Covington over to you. Kind of, what was the difference between we were talking to Bud, and Bud's like, Giannis has seen it all at this point. He knows every coverage, everything anyone's going to try to do. But kind of, what is the difference when you have like the big, that's the guy covering you, and then you have a wing that's the guy covering you?
Obviously, when you have a big, it's different. Obviously, I know I'm going to be open to shoot the jump shot every single possession because he's going to try to be way back because he knows that I can take him on the dribble. I think with bigs, you just gotta have patience. When you get in the paint, be able to bump them a little bit because they're not gonna fall for it. They're not gonna take a charge.
Right.
Most bigs, and but with Covington, you gotta be able to make the right play. Don't play with the ball a lot because you got great hands. He's gonna take it from you. And now when I have Covington, I gotta know who I want to go against, right? So sometimes I want to go against small, sometimes I want to go against Kanter or Nurkic. So it switches. But at the end of the day, as long as I'm in a position to read the play, I can choose who I want to go against, and I have the green light to ask for a pick and roll. And so no matter who they have on me, I can change that.
For you, when you are getting to the rim with such force like you were tonight, how do you kind of try to find the balance? Because I know you want to keep defenses honest, right? Like you still want to mix in the three, you still want to mix in the jumper, but when you are getting there, how do you kind of find that balance where it's not always that, but you're still keeping them honest?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Eddie. If I can get in the paint 25 times out of 25, I'll take that every single night. I'm not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, there's gonna be times that I can see the curve, I can see the angle, and then there's gonna be times that the angle is not there. It's gonna be a charge, and I'm in a position that I can understand that, and the jump shot gonna be there, the dribble end up gonna be there, the pass, go set a pick and roll for my teammate so he can come out and shoot a jump shot because my guy is way back in the paint. Just trying to read the play, but at the end of the day, if I can get in the paint 20 out of 20 times, I get in the paint 20 times.
Can you take me through the one play where you get the block on McCollum at the rim and then break it down the other way and Drew finds you on the trail?
We're trying to send Dame and CJ to the right hand. I was able to do that. Got the block. I think Drew got the ball. He kind of saw me, and I just had slow down a little bit so he can take the defenders with him. And then he threw it back to me. I was able to 1-2, get a dunk. It was a great play by Drew.
Zora Stevenson.
You have a new teammate, another new teammate, and it seems to be like a pattern now. Anytime somebody new comes, they talk about how welcoming everybody is, right? And they mention, their first interaction with you. How have you, over the years, welcomed your new teammates? Is there one thing you do? Does it depend on the person?
I think it depends. Depends on the person. Every person is different. Some people I knew before we were teammates. Obviously, Teague, this is the first time I had interaction with him. He's extremely quiet, but I know that he knows what we're about. He knows our culture, and he played with Coach Bud for a lot of years in Atlanta. But he's a great player. He can slow down our offense. He can make the right play, and it's just weird how in the industry that we in and we work. Like 7 days, 8 days ago, I was like trying to kill him. And he was playing for the Boston Celtics, and a day later, he's few days later, he's our teammate. He's just weird. The dynamics weird, but at the end of the day, he's a great player, great person, and he's going to help us a lot moving forward.
Do you find that basketball is a universal language? And what I mean by that is, everybody plays in different systems, right? And then, a guy can come in off a plane, get on the floor with you all and just figure it out, right? You don't have to necessarily know all the terminology and everything. Have you found that throughout your career? And
Yeah.
honestly, literally too, with an actual language barrier, as you kind of had when you first got here.
I feel like people that play that way, it's easy to play to fit in. If you play that way, when you have the ball, make the pass that is there, and guard and play to win, it's easy to fit in. If you start, worrying about yourself and about how you're gonna, it's a new team, you wanna like have your role in this team, and you're just worrying about yourself, it's gonna be hard for you to fit in. But I think and Tig and PJ and Rodi, no, they're great players to play the right way, and it's easy to welcome them, and it's easy to throw them out there because they're going to do the right thing.